That's an urgent update for anybody holding PHUN because we've got a new trend forming right now around this ascending channel. It's been tested a few times here and the price pulling back down. Last time we have the first sign of weakness for this. It was here as we discussed before. The price went down, broke from this flag and went down. Now in the big picture, we have different pattern forming. First, we have this bullish trend forming. After that, we have this bearish or a big short open around the 40 cent in the 7th of February. So in today's video, we have to discuss where the other reversal, because we have many reversal for PHUN. As you can see here, the first pump was in January, and we have a huge dump down, then huge pump up, huge dump down, huge pump up, and huge dump down. Back, we have a huge volatility, but now the volatility getting lower each day, guys. So watch out. The first, once we pumped, we have almost 600 million. However, right now we have 30 million. So you see what's happened here. The volatility dropped from 600 to 30 million. And that's why we're not moving that much. You see here, we don't have any movement. After this drop here, we don't have any movement. The price is accumulating up, then pump up a bit, pulling back, and accumulating. So we have to watch out for the volatility first shift, then the first signal where we're gonna have a huge pump like before, because it's not game over yet, everybody. And of course, after that, we have to discuss DWAC because it broke our resistance or the support, and we have a huge drop, but we have a big market maker again buying over the 40 cents. So we have to discuss both of them and what's the game plan for Friday or before Friday for both of them. So let's discuss first PHUN, everybody. What's going on? As we discussed before, we said the 31 was our support before. We broke it and we have the short added again around the 31 here twice, today and the day before on Tuesday. So two times they adding at the same level, the 31. And that's why the price pulling back down. So what we should do here is mean the short is still adding, have confidence that the price will go down. But the market maker is still there, guys. They still have a huge position around the 25. Last time we tested the 25.50, it was back here on the 29th of January or the last day of January, and we have a huge jump. This is not small jump, guys. We jumped almost 60%. This time we might have double bottom. How it works? The game plan now, if the market maker or the whale still holding their position around the 25.50, after the price go here, we might have another position open from the market maker, and this is make us reverse and then break the level around this ascending channel. Exactly, guys. This should be our warning sign. As you can see here, we have a weakness, test, weakness, test, weakness, and now we heading toward the 25.50. If we held, we need to have this reaction. Huge pump up to break over the 31 and break this ascending channel. This will be the first signal. The second signal is breaking the 40 cent. By far would be the best signal. You know why? Because if we went until the 25 until here, we're gonna have another 60% jump. And this is just the beginning, guys, because after we break the 40, we're gonna have the 48, 61, and 75. However, if we broke the 25.50, there's other scenario. We have to discuss it after we discuss DWAC first. DWAC, we have the $40 as support, where the market maker bought again. However, the short seller added here, guys. For DWAC, it was around this ascending channel where we broke the 75 and we went down. Around the 47, sorry. So the price went 14% down, not that volatile, but the price is still holding the support. So the $40 is the level that we have to watch out for. However, if PHUN broke the support around the 25, DWAC might go toward the 34.71. However, in the time being, we're still holding for both of them over the current support. Now we have to watch for DWAC if we gonna get rejected here, the 44, because if we get rejected is mean the short added here. If we don't, is mean we're gonna have a test around the 50, and of course the squeeze will start around the 50 to go toward the 61.90 and beyond. My target is almost the 100, guys, for the DWAC if we broke the $50 and hold the $40 by this week. Really critical, guys. Otherwise, if we don't even go toward the 50 and we get rejected around the 44 instead, we're gonna have the 34 and the 27. This is other scenario that might happen pretty soon, because the volatility is lowered for DWAC and PHUN. Like you see here, we less than 1 million. So this is nothing. That's why we don't have any reaction. Yeah, 5% is too much for Apple or Tesla, but for DWAC is nothing. Usually we jump like 50% at least. So the volatility is down. Why? Because now we have a balance between the buyers and the sellers. That's why we don't have any action. There is an action behind the scene, but there is no volatility because the price is in the narrow range. So PHUN, as we said, we have to discuss the other side. If we went down, there is a good reaction and a good setup that we could do. Even if the price go down, there's a chance to have entry. It's like there is two way of hunters, like in a jungle. If you go and you tell me, I'm hungry, Jesus, I want to eat. Either you go and swim and try to catch a fish, which is really hard because the fish in like a natural habitat is really strong, it's really fast, and human beings, they're not good swimmers by nature. So it's not wise to go to the river and try to catch it by your hand. You have to use your mind and put a bait and just hunt for the fish. This is why we invented how to catch a fish by, of course, not going swimming to catch a fish, but you have to use your mind to catch a fish. The same with this reaction with PHUN. We have to wait until we have a drop from the 25.50. If we have a drop here, we watch for putting the bait here to catch the fish, which is PHUN, around the 18 and the 16.44. And what we should do, if you just want to enter a new fresh trade for this one could be a good reversal, because we could reverse almost 30% at least after we test this bottom. So this is good for a swing trade, quick trade, not swing trade, not holding overnight, but this reaction could happen in a few seconds and the price go up in a few minutes. So I don't suggest to hold. Even if we reverse here, we have to exit there. Again, this is not a financial advice, guys. And always do your due diligence before you put your money on the line, because this is a risky play and PHUN is really high volatile. And we already saw that before it jumped 100% in a few minutes. We could have this reaction pretty soon coming days. So watch out for this update, guys. We're going to do update by tomorrow for this stock. And of course, if you want to join early, you can on our Discord and Patreon, because we always do update here, guys. In the pre-market, we do live streaming, we do watch list stocks, and of course today we hunted for DTSS, one of the top gainer stocks. Jumped almost 1,000, guys, 1,000%. As you can see here, we have DTSS, and we have an entry, as you can see here, and we said the $7.18 is the entry zone, of course, and the profit taken, we said the $9.87, and beyond that around the 11. And if we go here, we see that DTSS, man, went around the $20 even, and we did how much from the 7? We did almost 150% after we did our alert on our Hunter channel, and we said the entry is here. So if you want to have early access for those kind of trade, you can join us, guys. What you waiting for? You can join us here on our Discord and Patreon and have access to our early access for those kind of stocks in the comment section below. So let's get right to it. Tomorrow will be a hot day as well. We're going to do a live streaming 30 minutes before the market open. And of course, this is on YouTube. and 1 hour and 30 minutes before the market open on our Discord and Patreon. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.